Hey YouTube, it's your girl Rachel, and this is just gonna be like a chick chat, kind of where you been type video. So if you're interested, please stay tuned. So number one, like, first of all, I don't even know what type of content to put out for you guys anymore or what kind of updates y'all want to see. But I do know people still watch the videos. You guys love the whole tummy tuck series and stuff like that. There is absolutely no update with that. That was like that was the second best thing I've ever done for myself ever. The first best thing is LASIK. I wore glasses since I was in the second grade. So having LASIK done, I think I was like, how old was I? Like 33 or something like that when I had LASIK. I have no issues with my eyes. I'm 41 now, still perfect vision, absolutely no problems. That was the best thing I've ever done for myself. So just an update, I think I made a video maybe a couple of years ago just about life change and what I decided to do for myself, or what I felt like was finally like a passion of mine, you know, just going through the motions of, you know, going to college, becoming a mother, you know, being in the army, having a steady job. Like, those are all blessings that I definitely will not take away from, you know. But sometimes you just feel incomplete about what are you supposed to be, what is your purpose on this earth. And I had an epiphany, and it was aesthetics. And like, I feel like skincare is my ministry, so to speak. And by that meaning, I want people, men and women, majority women, to feel comfortable in their skin, to be happy how they look on the outside. It came to me, I mean, God came to me, because that's the only way I knew what was for me. You know, I kind of felt uneasy because certain people were like, oh, I knew I was always going to be an educator, or I knew I wanted to work in criminal justice, or I always knew I loved transportation, or I love food service, you know what I'm saying? I like customer service, or I like to do travel, or I like to do hair, you know, things like that. And they know at 18, 19, 20, sometimes, you know, at 15 years old, you know. But for me, it was just like, what is it? So aesthetics came. So the most recent update, I've graduated, thank God. I'm finished. It was kind of different finishing during COVID, but I'm thankful that I was done with all of my training and practicals and all of that type of stuff, to learn to feel skin, just to know all of the, you know, the basic ins and outs of being an esthetician. Technically, I finished in May. We finished the last month online, which was fine with me. I mean, we had already had hands-on work. I had already started to have a little setup in my apartment, things of that nature. I've already practiced on friends, just doing different things. And I have had the most support from my family and my friends, which I'm so thankful for. Couldn't ask for a better group of people in my life, you know. But now I'm kind of, it's a little in limbo right now, which kind of sucks. COVID-19 just dropped a bomb on everything. Can't take my state board exam just yet. Hopefully soon here in Georgia, I'll be able to take the state board exam and get the ball rolling, because I don't want to get complacent. I don't want to get comfortable with what I'm doing, my everyday life that I'm doing now, and forget about what my passion and my dream is, because of COVID-19 affected everything, you know what I mean? So a lot of stuff has people on edge, which is totally understandable. I'm so thankful no one in my direct family has been affected by this pandemic. I mean, we've all been affected by the pandemic, but you know what I mean, become ill because of the pandemic. I'm very thankful. Micah is a senior, upcoming senior this year. I'm kind of weary about sending him back to school. It's just so many things. But I will say that Micah is so conscientious, if that's a word, I think it is, of hygiene outside of the house, you know, as far as hand sanitizer, when soap and water is not available, wearing your mask and stuff. So I do have confidence in him. He just got his car. So it's so many things that I am just not necessarily on edge about, but I'm just anxious and worrisome. And the way this world is towards Black men, number one, and of course the Black race, the African American race, it's just disgusting, to say the least. So I worry about him. I'm gonna get myself in tears. I worry about him. He's a good kid, and I just want him to be safe. So all I can do is pray. That's all the thing I can do is pray and be positive and make sure that he knows what type of world he lives in. So with all this stuff that has happened recently on television and in the world that has been broadcasted on television, none of this stuff is new. It's been happening. It's been happening for decades. And it's a shame that we have to talk to our children a certain type of way, that a white family doesn't have to talk to their children that way, but we have to. My friends have been telling me, Rachel, you need to get your concealed carry license. You need to get your concealed carry license. You need a gun. And I know how to shoot a gun. It's been a long time prior to the last few years that I had shot weapons, because I was in the Army and you have to. But right before everything got shut down, like literally like February, I went and got my concealed carry weapon permit. I refused to buy a gun until I went to the range and got comfortable with guns. I rented a couple of guns and got comfortable with the gun before I purchased. So I ended up purchasing a 9mm Glock 43. It can fit in just about all of my purses except for one, maybe two, but it doesn't matter. You know, they carry their guns. I can carry mine too on my hip. So what I strongly recommend for you guys, women especially, and children, high school age children or children that drive, because they can't have a gun until they're 18, but pepper spray. Have pepper spray. I have pepper spray in Micah's car and my car. I was gonna start carrying a blade, but I was like, I don't want to end up cutting myself or anything like that. But in here we have bats. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're putting up a fight for whatever the case may be. So I have my gun. I've been on a hunt for another one, which is like, guns and ammo right now is absolutely hard to find. They are buying all that stuff up. So are we. We're buying all that stuff up too, because I have some guy friends, they have freaking arsenals and all types of stuff in their house and guns under the cushion of their freaking couch and right here, you know, just crazy stuff. Well, not really crazy, but I guess it's necessary. I mean, at this point, it really is necessary. But again, if you do, or if you are interested, YouTube has everything, okay? Literally everything. You can learn how to make Thanksgiving dinner, install your weave, and find a good gun. Like, YouTube literally has everything. So watch videos on YouTube. That's what I did. And a man doesn't tell you what kind of gun to buy, okay? Just like men don't tell you what type of perfume to wear. Men don't tell you how to style your hair. So men don't need to tell you what kind of gun to buy, because they're in their mindset, they might buy a gun that's good. Think about a gun. Okay, this gun is small and this is good for her, but it really may not be. You might not even be able to pull the trigger, because some of these guns, it's like a 10-pound trigger pull. So if someone comes up to you, you can't even pull the trigger. So it's very important to do your own research. Those are just a few little life updates. Nothing really major going on here. I moved into a new apartment. I'm so happy here. Like, I am so beyond happy in my new apartment. I absolutely love it. It's spacious, it's bright, it's beautiful. I love it. and I'm very thankful for that. And I'm just thankful for opportunities and blessings that are getting ready to come very soon. I know it's odd, Bella's not in the video, but she's around. She's always around, y'all know that. And Micah, he's around. You know, he don't really mess with me like that anymore since he's grown and stuff. But we are doing good, and I really hope and pray that you guys are too. So that's it. You guys stay safe. Make sure you wash your hands. Get your hand sanitizer, Lysol wipes, Clorox wipes, wherever you can find it. Lysol spray. Just take care of yourself and wear your mask. Like, that is so important. I'm gonna leave an email below. I have a good friend, veteran. She's still active duty right now, but she makes masks, and her masks are nice. They don't hurt your ears, and they're full coverage. I will insert a picture so you guys can see it, but I hope you guys are safe, and peace and blessings. See you next time.